All right, so these articles never cease to amaze me. You know, the hypocrites in the media today. You know what? Let me. All right, this video is gonna be two parts. One part I'm gonna be talking about the whole interview that Conor McGregor made on Sunday with ESPN. I have not given my opinion on that, my take. So I'm going to talk about that first, and then I'm going to talk about the media and the hypocrisy that I've mentioned. But let's start off with the interview, okay? Conor McGregor, you know, we're only going to talk about the part that's relevant to boxing because this is what this video is about. The whole thing about Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. So Conor McGregor basically says that Floyd Mayweather needs him. He does not. He does not need Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather needs him, and yada yada yada. Right. First off, I want to say that right now, I want to say that that's completely bullshit. Okay, because we all know that UFC fighters. I'm gonna sum this up like this. Okay, the biggest stars in UFC all have piggybacked off of Floyd Mayweather's fame. Look at Ronda Rousey. Okay, the first time I've ever seen her on ESPN First Take was when she talked about Floyd Mayweather, how she thinks she could beat him. Same thing with Conor McGregor. The first time you ever hear about this man in mainstream media is when he's talking about Floyd Mayweather. And every single fight, every single time they have a fight, leading up to the fight, guess who the first person they're talking about? It's not even the opponent they have in front of them. No, they're talking about Floyd Mayweather. Why? To jack up sales. They know that Floyd Mayweather is a show. Just all you gotta do is breathe the man's name, and money comes. Okay, so for Conor McGregor to say that he doesn't need Floyd, I mean, for all Floyd Mayweather's fight, have we ever heard Floyd Mayweather talking about Conor McGregor? No. Okay, Floyd does not need Conor McGregor. Okay. Floyd, there are benefits for Floyd for fighting Conor McGregor. Yes, it's definitely one of the easiest routes to make a lot of money. And if I were Floyd, I'd want to fight for Conor McGregor too. Okay, this is the motherfucker not number one, he's been talking so much shit. Number two, it would bring me a lot of money. And number three, I'd whoop his ass easy. Why wouldn't I want to fight him? Okay, we all know that. Conor McGregor would beat Floyd Mayweather in the UFC fight. But we also know that Floyd Mayweather will beat Conor McGregor in the boxing match. But mainstream media wants to try to pin it as something else just because this man, Conor McGregor, says so. You see, I've seen so many times in interviews where Conor McGregor would talk, oh, I beat Floyd Mayweather, I run boxing, I beat Floyd Mayweather in boxing, saying shit like that. This is why whether Conor McGregor takes this fight with Floyd Mayweather or not, it's a win for Floyd Mayweather. Because either way, if Conor McGregor ever says anything about Floyd Mayweather again, all Floyd Mayweather's got to say is, hey, why don't you take that fight then? See what I'm saying? That's what people are going to ask him. Why don't you fight Floyd? Why don't you fight Floyd in boxing? If you can beat him in boxing, why don't you fight Floyd in boxing? This is going to be the question that people are going to ask him from now on if he does not take this fight. And if he does take that fight, we all know that he's going to get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of whether this fight happens or not, it's a win for Floyd because it forces people. It's almost like a reality check. It forces people to realize that, hey, even though Floyd Mayweather is not going to go into the UFC to fight Conor McGregor is wise enough not to even play with the idea of going to boxing to fight Floyd Mayweather. And even if he did, he get his ass whooped. It's going to make people realize that these sports are two different sports. Okay, you can't compare the two. All right, it's like saying that LeBron James can beat David Beckham in a soccer game. It's like, no, that's not true. They might both be ball sports, but they are two different sports regardless. All right, so that's my take on the whole Conor McGregor interview they gave on Sunday. You know, there's a lot of shit I disagree with. You know, like how he's worth $100 million, but that's him saying that Floyd Mayweather needs him and not the other way around. That's what I really wanted to address the most. Now, let's go to my issues with mainstream media and how they're reporting this, okay? A lot of people, I saw ESPN First Take, and it's just crazy, I see Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, they're talking about this potential fight, right? And then Stephen A. Smith goes, if Floyd Mayweather fights Conor McGregor, I say it's a disrespect to boxing. And then Skip Bayless co-signs this. All right, you see, I'm not gonna go as hard on Stephen A. Smith because he has been a big fan of Floyd Mayweather on that show. There have been things that I disagree with that even Stephen A. Smith has said about Floyd Mayweather, but for the most part, he's definitely supported Floyd Mayweather a lot throughout his career on that show. However, Skip Bayless to insinuate that Floyd Mayweather owes boxing anything is just absurd to me. Because if you have been paying attention to the media coverage of Floyd Mayweather, mainstream media has been so biased against this individual. Okay, Floyd Mayweather cannot beat one person and get the credit he deserves after. They'll hype this person they'll hype this person to the limits. I mean, to the roof. Going into I don't know if Floyd can beat this guy. I don't know if Floyd can beat that guy, right? But as soon as he gets in the ring, beats him, he's too old. Oh, he's too young. Oh, he's too short. Oh, he's too green. Like, these are the excuses that they make time and time again after Floyd Mayweather beats these people. You never hear about these situations before. No, it's always after. I remember before Floyd Mayweather fought Saul Canelo Alvarez. Do you know what they were saying about Saul Canelo Alvarez? Oh, Saul Canelo Alvarez is young. Floyd is an old man. Alvarez is going to get him because Floyd is old. I'm going with young money this time. That's what Skip Bayless said. Young money, right? Floyd beats him. Guess what he says afterwards? Oh, Alvarez was too young. Oh, Alvarez was not experienced enough to face Floyd Mayweather. That's what. I'm not just talking about Skip Bayless. I'm talking about mainstream media in general. These are the things they do after Floyd Mayweather beats him. All right, when you leading up to Manny Pacquiao fight, most of the world says that Manny Pacquiao is going to beat him. I think they did like a poll on Twitter right before the fight. It was like over 60%, over 70% of the people thought Manny Pacquiao was going to knock Floyd Mayweather out on Twitter. And guess what? It didn't happen. Oh, but Manny Pacquiao, he had his shoulder. Manny Pacquiao was old. Yeah, he didn't get his shot. Like, what? It's just some stupid shit like that. There's always an excuse, okay? It's crazy, all right? So to insinuate that Floyd Mayweather owes boxing anything to me is just absurd, because boxing has constantly, at least the media side of it, has constantly disrespected everything that Floyd Mayweather has done. Whether it's good or bad, they disrespected him in every aspect, okay? This is part of the reason why I like Floyd Mayweather so much, okay? Because even being a casual fan, I try to look at this as unbiased as possible. And when I see the type of scrutiny they put Floyd Mayweather under for making, even when he makes really good decisions, you know what I'm saying? For boxing, for the sport, they'll still put this man under scrutiny. And Floyd Mayweather still continues to fight the high level competition that he does. It's just crazy to me how they just judge him. I remember people even called Robert Guerrero a cherry pick when Robert Guerrero was a mandatory. He was an interim champion. You know what I'm saying? They call Victor Ortiz a cherry pick when you have fucking interviews about Victor Ortiz. Yeah, I mean, I remember Max Kellerman was calling, "Oh, you're young, you're on All Access." They were talking about how Victor Ortiz is going to be such a threat. No one knew what Victor Ortiz's career was going to be after the fight he had with Floyd Mayweather. But leading up to that fight, Victor Ortiz looked great. He was impressive, okay? This is the same guy that I thought beat Lamont Peterson, okay? It was a draw, but anybody who saw that fight knows that Victor Ortiz beat Lamont Peterson. But, it's just crazy, Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, does not owe the sport of boxing anything. I have spent money for Floyd Mayweather fights, and I do not feel like he's robbed or cheated me in any way. If you're one of those individuals that thought this was going to be the fight that Floyd Mayweather was going to lose, and that's the only reason why you put your money down, to watch a Floyd Mayweather fight because he can potentially lose it, then you're a fucking idiot. Floyd Mayweather is the best. TBE, okay? He's the man. TMT, TBE, whatever title, that moniker that's good, that's what Floyd Mayweather is in boxing, okay? And I know I'm probably sounding like a Flomo right now, but you know what? You guys can't say shit because Floyd Mayweather is undefeated, all right? So, yeah, that's my take on the whole media thing. Like I'm looking at Yahoo Sports and they're talking about, oh, we should stop having these conversations about Conor McGregor and whatnot, facing Floyd. You are the same people that brought this into the forefront. When Conor McGregor is calling Floyd Mayweather out, oh, it's cool, oh yeah, if Conor McGregor does it, we're all going to cheer him. Yeah, because Conor McGregor can beat Floyd's ass in boxing, MMA, anything, you name it, right? But when Floyd Mayweather accepts it, all of a sudden there's these excuses that just pop out of nowhere. They just pick them out from thin air. You know what I'm saying? Just excuses everywhere. Oh, we shouldn't talk. These are too now that Floyd Mayweather's entertained the idea of fighting Conor McGregor, people are starting to come to their senses, realizing, oh yeah, this is two different sports. You got Floyd. You have people like Bob Arum. Just disrespecting boxing. This shouldn't be allowed. Just shit like that. I'm just reading and seeing these tabloids. Just incredible. Oh man, I hope Conor McGregor is stupid enough to take this fight with Floyd Mayweather, and I hope that he gets his ass whooped because he deserves this. Okay, this is what he's been asking for. I'm serious. It's funny. Ronda Rousey. Just imagine. No, I'm not even gonna go there. Let me stop with that shit. But yeah, I find the whole how the media. I'm so pissed off at how the media portrays Floyd Mayweather. Okay, Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, does not owe boxing anything. He doesn't owe him any more than what he's giving boxing, especially for how they treated him. It's after major victories. They diminished his accomplishments every single time. So it's like if this is how they're going to treat his victories over people like Saul Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, what the fuck does it matter if he fights Conor McGregor? You're calling all of his opponents cab drivers and garbage pickers anyway. So what does it matter if he actually fights a garbage man? Why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like this is if they're gonna, it's like people are always criticizing the opponents that Floyd Mayweather makes, but as soon as he fights Andre Berto, someone that's actually lower than the competition that he's been facing, oh now all of a sudden they come to their senses. Oh, this is the worst opponent pick ever. They clench their asses because they know that this is a person that can't beat them. It's like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. They always side with the favorite that does not favor Floyd. You know what I'm saying? They always side with whatever side makes Floyd Mayweather look bad. And so I'm going to, if this fight with Conor McGregor happens, I'm going to pay in full to see it. I'm going to support it, co-sign it 100%. But we all know Conor McGregor, Dana White, they're too smart for that shit. They ain't gonna let that shit happen. But if they do, good. I can't. If I heard it might happen in September, I don't believe it. But if it does, that'd be great. I'm gonna watch that shit. It's gonna be nice. Okay. I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. I like Conor McGregor. I like watching the guy. He's a fun guy to watch. He's funny. But my issue with Conor McGregor is the fact that he needs to keep it to MMA. Keep it to UFC. I hate this fucking crossover shit, okay? You don't see boxers talking about UFC fighters. So why are these UFC fighters talking about boxing? You know why? Because they think that these boxers are going to just... They know that boxers are not going to go to the UFC and fight them. But now the conversation of can these UFC come to boxing and fight us is starting to arise. We're going to see how Conor McGregor reacts to this shit. If he does not accept that fight, with Floyd Mayweather, it's a win with Floyd Mayweather. But if he does accept that fight, we all know Floyd Mayweather is going to whoop his ass anyway. So it's a win-win situation for Floyd. And the media, most mainstream media are hypocrites. All right, these are my thoughts. A casual fan, just my take on this whole situation with the current situation with Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. All right, so thank you guys for listening. We all know that I'm not an expert on this situation. I'm not an expert on boxing. I'm not an expert on MMA or UFC. However, you don't have to be an expert to give your opinion on something. So thank you for listening. A casual fan. I'll be back later.